Coming up on Good Morning Texas, Brave the Shave participants support cancer research.
And how a theater performance encourages students to talk about consent.
And a YouTube guru teaches us how to get camera ready.
All this and more coming up on Good Morning Texas.
Good morning, Texas. I'm Luqman Adeniyi.
And I'm Leslie Adami. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Well, each year the St. Baldrick Foundation teams up with the student organization SMILE to host Brave the Shave, an event that invites students to support pediatric cancer research funding by shaving their heads. In January, the foundation lost one of its own to bone cancer. We went out to see how this year's event continued its annual celebration and honored a very special St. Baldrick's ambassador.
Students, faculty, and family members of all shapes and sizes crowded Anaheim's Gym Sunday to support those shaving their heads to celebrate SMILE's 4th annual Brave the Shave.
Oh my gosh, so much.
This morning when we got our first shavy row lined up, I started crying because it was awesome.
Over 100 shavees signed up to take the challenge of going under the razor at this year's event to show that bald is beautiful and that children undergoing cancer are not alone.
It was definitely relieving and empowering all at the same time.
Now that it's happened, I'm like, yeah, and I think I look pretty good.
Each year, SMILE's Brave the Shave is organized to support and recognize children undergoing pediatric cancer. This year's event was no different, but organizers and shavees did make it a point to honor one special little girl as they sat down to brave the shave.
Today is the day before her birthday, and it's just going to be crazy to honor her in this way.
12-year-old Caroline Richards battled bone cancer for a year and rose to fame, inspiring children from all over through her perseverance. She passed away in January, 2 days after she was named a St. Baldrick's ambassador. With high hopes for other children going through the same obstacles Caroline did, her family attended Sunday's event to share her story and thank supporters.
I miss my little princess. She always kept her head up, kept smiling regardless of how much pain she was in. We want to keep her legacy alive.
This year's participants raised nearly $55,000, all of which will go directly to research to help children like Caroline in their fight against cancer.
Wow, that really looks like a nice event that they had, and they honored a special person.
Yes,
really
it was. Have you ever gone to one of the Brave the Shaves?
No.
So they're held usually every spring. It's actually usually in April. Sometimes I think in either March or May sometimes. I've been fortunate enough to go every spring that I've been here and actually been able to cover it.
Yeah.
This is my final spring, and I'm so glad that I was able to do so. And it's just always such a good, good stories. It's always so touching. And, actually it's usually held in front of the UT Tower, but because we were supposed to get rain this weekend, it was completely sunny on Sunday. They moved it to Anaheim's Gym. And, even in such a compact little space, everyone was it was so full of energy and everyone was so happy, and it was just a great time. And yeah, they did honor that Caroline Richards, who lost her battle to cancer in January, 2 days after she was made a St. Baldrick's Foundation ambassador.
Wow.
So her birthday actually would have been Monday. The celebration was held on Sunday, so it was kind of good timing, and her family was able to be there. It was a really sweet event. It was very, unfortunate, but shout out to all the kids that are undergoing pediatric cancer. It's a struggle, but these celebrations let them know that you're not alone in the fight, and it was really cool to see UT students come together for that.
They really filled up the room, and it was just
good energy.
Yeah, and all the henna and everything, it looked great.
Yeah. Well, if you have ever wanted to talk during a theater performance, here's a place you can do so. Voices Against Violence engages students and the public with the Theater for Dialogue program. We went out and saw how the Counseling and Mental Health group teaches students how to get sexy and get consent.
Do I hear any yays?
An open invitation brings students together in a West Campus living room for an intimate conversation about how to get consent.
Is it okay if I take off your sweater?
Oh yeah, it's getting hot in here.
UT Sexual Violence Prevention and Mental Health group Voices Against Violence works to make it easier to talk about a topic that some students avoid.
Because it was fun and engaging, I think everybody got involved tonight in a way that they otherwise wouldn't have on a typical Thursday night, talking about these hard issues. So.
The VAV performers engage with the audience by asking for volunteers to act out relationship scenarios and give suggestions.
Let's establish 3 safe words. What do you feel like is a good safe word for us for safety reasons?
The way that the performers trusted their audience was really great. I think that when the answers are coming from the audience, it makes it a lot more organic and it makes it a lot more lasting impression.
We will
share power.
respect each other's boundaries.
We enthusiastically want to have sex.
Sex! We can talk about it.
Throughout the month of April, Voices Against Violence will be performing at Austin high schools, campus organizations like Tejas, and different community groups to push their initiative, Consent is Golden, hoping to teach people that sexual violence can happen to anyone.
From the LGBTQ community to men, women, in any situation, consent should be and rightfully should be present in all situations.
It was really cool to be out there and see how interactive they were. They even had a chart there that had like different listings of how drunk someone has to be to get consent to have sex. It went from like tipsy to buzzed to tipsy to straight up wasted, I guess, or something. But yeah, they're really cool, and they even said if someone doesn't know their number, the crowd suggested that if someone can't say their number, then
That's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
No, okay. Wow, and that looked like it was at the Tejas house. And I've never actually been, but it was a good size. There was a lot of kids there.
Yeah. They brought people. They go to you. The VAV performers go to you wherever you are, high schools, into different programs, into your house. They had the Orange Jacket, was having a Week of Women, and so they joined up with the Tejas guys to do that program.
Cool. So we could have like if you have an organization, you could invite these people to come here and give this little talk. Maybe you can have that for TSG.
Yeah, it's really becoming popular. The White House even named it a best practice last year, and then Stanford University has asked the VAV performers to come out and even show them how to do the program.
Wow, that's awesome. And it's a UT program.
It's a UT program being recognized nationwide.
Oh, wow, awesome.
Well, the University Health Services used to offer free STI testing for students. However, that policy is no longer available. The UT Medical Association is striving to bring back this free testing and has launched a petition for reinstatement. Ali Triolo tells us more on the story.
University Health Services charges students up to $140 for STI testing. In the past, the UHS offered free testing on campus. However, it is not being offered anymore. UT Medical Student Association is striving to reinstate it and has created a petition to lobby for it back. AMSA President Madison Maddox and advocacy team leader Michelle Gutierrez discussed their organization's movement to encourage the UHS in reinstating free STI testing.
Okay, so essentially what we're working on to get here on the UT campus is 3 main goals. We want STI testing to be free, on campus, and anonymous. And those are the big issues that we have. You can get tested for free and anonymously off campus, but a lot of students don't have cars and it's not accessible that way. You can have your insurance pay for most of it here and have it be pretty much free or very cheap, but most students are still on their parents' insurance, and so it's not totally anonymous, and that would keep students from getting tested.
Health Promotion Coordinator Susan Kurtz discusses why UHS services are costly.
We've done everything we can to keep the costs low for students, to make it affordable. We understand and want to make sure that cost is never a barrier to students accessing care or accessing treatment or accessing testing. The process for testing, it is quite cost prohibitive. It's a very costly test, lab exam.
Despite this barrier, AMSA believes their petition will help the UHS realize that students deserve free STI testing on campus.
Right now we have about 500, 600 signatures. We are looking to have it somewhere between 5,000, 7,000, so we're really working on pushing it now. So yeah, it's only been out for 2 weeks, but we're really, really excited about the outcome.
Ali Triolo, Good Morning, Texas.
All right, well, stay tuned. Coming up, a look at this week's weather forecast.
Thanks for watching Good Morning Texas. Welcome back to Good Morning Texas. We have reporter Jan Ross Piedad in the News and Weather Center. What's happening in the news this week, Jan Ross?
Hey Leslie, thinks it's too soon to be worried about 2016? Not anymore. Texas Senator Ted Cruz was the first to announce his intention to campaign for the Republican Party's nomination in next year's presidential election. The latest to place a bid for the GOP is Florida Senator Marco Rubio. The youngest in the race so far says that the next year will be a generational choice for Americans. Over the weekend, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton released a video about her choice to run as a champion for the country. She is currently the frontrunner for the Democratic Party's nomination. While Austinites take a look at the next big high-rise to hit the city's skyline. Called the Independent, this structure is said to be the tallest in the city and the highest residential tower west of the Mississippi at 685 feet tall. An expected 58 stories will house 370 condominium units. While real estate development firm Constructive Ventures has not released a groundbreaking date, we do know that the Independent will soon stand on its own at the intersection of 3rd Street and West Avenue. And for those of you with a sweet tooth, good news. Bluebell ice cream will soon be back on the shelves of your local H-E-B stores. The grocery giant announced that it was indeed restocking after H-E-B's voluntary removal of Bluebell products, even offering refunds for returned ice cream. Bread-and-based Bluebell Creameries suspended operations in an Oklahoma production facility after concerns over the bacterial Listeria, which causes sickness. Looks like it may just be a close call. Back to you, Luqman.
Thanks, Jan Ross. Well, this past week has definitely been a huge week for politics and very exciting stuff. All the announcements for the 2016 presidential race. It's like creeping up. It's crazy.
Yeah. Seeing all the reactions and everything, and everyone coming out with their own counter, I guess, attacks. Trying to it's already going. 2016.
Gotta love it. How about that building? Oh my goodness. I mean that's very exciting. I mean it's gonna look cool, but I mean. You can't buy more land.
Yeah.
You know how they say.
Go up, build up, right?
Oh, true. I guess we would be building up. I don't know. I'm just quite frankly kind of tired of all the new buildings and the more people coming to Austin. It's so crowded, traffic.
Yeah.
But oh well, what can you do?
I know we're making Austin look good, but don't move here.
Yeah.
Well, and how's the weather looking this week, Jane Ross?
Right now, we're at a brisk 59 degrees, warming up with the sunrise. Our expected high for later today is at 83 degrees. Enjoy the weather because these mostly sunny skies will soon give way to thunderstorms starting tomorrow all the way through part of this weekend. That's a 90% chance of rain on Thursday, 80% chance on Friday. With high temperatures and lows in the 60s, that means high humidity as well. Saturday morning should hit a sunny 80 degrees and winds at 9 miles per hour, but an 80% chance of evening thunderstorms set to clear overnight should be something we should all watch out for. Now I hope Sunday will be restful indeed, as sunny skies, highs in the early 80s and lows in the late 50s are expected to continue into next Monday. With clouds picking up for the rest of the week, April showers are here, but we can all feel it. Summer is on the way. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Jan Ross. Well, she said, things are going to get humid, and of course, for girls who have wavy hair like myself, that's not good news. But I mean, we'll just, it's Texas. We have to be ready for whatever,
Well, you gotta get ready for the stars and get makeup, right? When we come back, a popular YouTube guru shows us how to get camera ready.
Stay tuned for more Good Morning Texas. Welcome back to Good Morning Texas. With us today, we have Jeanine Amapola, a UT student who runs a makeup YouTube channel with videos ranging from themed makeup tutorials to tips about studying. She currently has over 160,000 subscribers, wow, on her channel.
It's a tough word.
Jeanine has come in studio today to show us some of the tips she teaches on YouTube. So, Jeanine, what exactly do you have planned for us today?
So today I'm going to be showing you guys
how to do contouring and highlighting and how to really enhance the features on your face. And I'll be showing how to do on your cheeks, your nose, and all sorts of things like that. And it's a really, really popular thing today, like especially Kim Kardashian. She's all about it. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that today.
Awesome. Well, let's get started. And I'm sure as you guys recognize, this is our very own Rachel Robillard, who's going to be our little model today.
Yes, I'm looking forward to being the next Kim Kardashian.
Oh my goodness. Paris Hilton, I can get that.
Yeah, who cares?
Awesome. So, you know, while you go ahead and get started, I'll just ask you some questions.
Okay.
So how's it been, you know, balancing, you know, being a YouTube little starlet and a student? When do you have time to, you know, make these videos?
It's been quite tough actually, just because, you know, I do cheerleading as well, and
Awesome.
YouTube is my like career. It's my main source of income. So trying to do that as well as, you know, get good grades is definitely difficult, but I really don't know where I would be without my planner. My planner like saves my life.
Oh, absolutely.
So
if
I
it's
didn't
not
have a
written in my
planner,
planner, it didn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about what we're doing though. I'm going to be using a matte bronzer. So this is the Benefit Hoola bronzer. And whenever you are contouring, you always want to make sure you use a matte bronzer. So if you do a little fishy face, you're going to suction in your cheeks, and then we'll see where your natural like cheekbones are, and then you'll just take your brush and just kind of go in a line right there. And you just want to make sure you're doing it not too harsh.
So before this, what should people start out with? Like what kind of, I guess, primer?
Yeah, primer. I use Bare Minerals ones, and then you can also use, I don't know, depending on you, foundation is different for everybody, but I think personally for like if you want to look good in pictures, you need to avoid SPF in your foundation, or at least like greater than 15, because if you take pictures with flash, it's going to like flash back, and then your face will look like
the white.
Super white, yeah. So definitely like try and avoid that, and like silicone-based foundations as well.
Okay, great.
So yeah.
So now we're just gonna.
Yeah, we're just going to be like doing it from the cheek, and then you want to make it look natural, so you always try and blend it up. And then if you feel like you have like a bigger forehead, like you're trying to minimize that, you can take the bronzer again and just like really work it into your hairline. And then like contouring just really makes features that you want to hide, like you just makes them look smaller and kind of reduces that. So that's why I really, really enjoy contouring.
Awesome. How long have you been doing makeup?
I don't know. I think like seriously, I've been probably doing it since like junior year of high school, and I'm a junior in college now, so a while. And then yeah, if you want to make your nose look smaller or slimmer, you just do the side of your nose. This is my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, I see definitely Kim K doing this a lot.
Oh, she does a lot.
She's like a contour guru.
Yeah, and the next thing you can do is also take a smaller brush, and you can just do right here. This will make it look even smaller and more defined. And you can take the top a little bit, and just have to make sure you're, you know, blending it and doing it with a light hand, because you don't want to put too much, otherwise it could look muddy on your face. So let's do the other side on this cheek and your fishy face.
Nice.
Yeah, and just make sure you blend, and as well bring it down to your neck, because sometimes people just put bronzer like all over their face and then they don't blend it down, and it's really, really obvious. So make sure you're kind of like bring it down a little bit, just so it blends a little bit more in pictures. That way you don't see just like brown and then white on your neck.
Nice.
So blending that down, and then you can also do your chin as well. And then
yeah, I had always wondered why whenever I like go to Sephora or something, I see people like doing the contouring like tutorial. I guess I see them do it all over their neck, and I'm just like, oh,
yeah,
I don't need that. For
yeah,
it.
and
But no,
that's really important.
Awesome.
It's really important as well for your foundation as well to blend down to your neck, because otherwise you'll just have this like straight line.
It makes it.
And then
all
you're
look
just
more
like,
natural.
oh, that doesn't look good. So the next thing I'm going to be teaching you guys is highlighting. So I'm using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And then highlighting is just kind of like brightening up areas that are like normally dark. For example, your under eye circles. So if you just look up a little bit, I'm just going to dab that there.
Well, that would be nice for the morning crew.
Yes,
here.
exactly. If you have really bad like bags or just your, you know, dark circles, this is really good. And then as well, if you want to like highlight your nose, this will make it look even slimmer. This is also what Kim Kardashian does.
And so wait, I'm sorry, what is this called again?
This is called highlighting.
Okay, highlighting.
And this is a Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Nice. And then you'll just bring this down to like the very bridge of your nose. You can also put it on your chin. This is just highlighting basically anywhere that the sun would like naturally hit your face, and it'll just make it look nice and slim. So I'm gonna take a Beauty Blender sponge, and then look up again, please. And then you just dab it. You never want to drag underneath your eyes
just
because,
dabbing.
yeah, because this eye, like this skin right here is super sensitive and it's really prone to like wrinkling and stuff. So you want to make sure that you're just dabbing and being very gentle with this area.
Nice.
And then, yeah, just make sure you're blending this down up here and then down the bridge of your nose.
And where do you typically like to shop for your cosmetics? Your Maybelline, I guess, you could get that at, like, drugstores.
Yeah, you could get like CVS, Target, Walgreens, but I love shopping either online or at Sephora. Sephora's definitely like one of my favorites, and I get all my lipsticks pretty much from MAC.
Oh, nice, yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I understand that, well, it's the month of April, so I know prom season is among us,
Yes.
for high schoolers. Do you ever get calls to, like, go do people's makeup? How do people here in college, do you go do their makeup?
I actually haven't promoted myself very much at college. I've been thinking about it just because I know that there's so many formals here and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
For high school, like I've had a lot of people ask me to do like, you know, prom makeup, homecoming makeup. I've done like wedding makeup and stuff.
Nice.
But since I am like here in college, like it's hard for me to because a lot of the people I know are back in Dallas. That's where I'm from.
Okay, right.
So I'm always like, oh, sorry, like I'm busy with school, so I can't. But I'm definitely more than willing to do like girls makeup for like their formals and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's pretty much how it looks on your face. And then there's smaller little things you can do to highlight as well. You can also use like brow highlighters and inner corner highlighters. So this is like the Brow Gal, and you basically put this underneath your brow bone or on your brow bone.
Yeah, brows are a big thing. I know this.
Yes, you want to have your brows on fleek, you know. And then you can put it in the inner corner of your eyes as well. And then just make sure you dab, and this will just really like brighten up your eyes and make them look more open and awake.
And Rachel has those beautiful
yes, she
bluish
does.
green eyes.
Yeah, this will look really good on her.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
So,
well, Rachel, you're looking awesome. Thank you so much, Jeanine. That's all the time we have, unfortunately, for right now.
It's okay.
So you guys, when we come back, a performance from local hip-hop artist Tone Royal. Stay tuned for more Good Morning Texas.
In studio with us today, we got Ray Villarreal, also known as Tone Royal.
What's going on?
How you doing, man?
I'm tired.
All right.
That's what I am. No, I'm having a good time. It's been a cool show. Found out how to do some makeup, so I'll go ahead and, put that to use on stage.
Right, great. Thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, you're a musician. You came out, you're a rapper, and you've been named one of the top 21 rising stars in San Antonio. So, how's it feel to get that?
It was pretty crazy. When they asked me if I wanted to be a part of it, I didn't really think anything of it until I actually saw it posted and then saw that it had like 4,000 shares and just a lot of views and stuff. It was really cool. And just to see my music being honored like that is pretty cool. Seeing the hard work pay off as little as it has, but I mean, seeing it for all the time I've been doing it, that's really big.
Yeah. Well, you've done a lot of things already. You won a rap contest. You got this honor here. You're also on a podcast.
Yeah, I'm on a podcast.
That.
It's actually one of the top podcasts in the nation. It's called doubletoasted.com, and it has a global fan base. So I just luckily got on it. I used to be a fan of the show, and they won the podcast awards multiple years in a row at underspill.com, and then they went ahead and broke off into their own thing with Double Toasted. So I'm a regular on there now, doing a co-host, and I've just been pretty busy year.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to school too. How's it like just balancing everything?
It's not well. No, it's good, man. I'm tired a lot, but I just have to keep going, I guess. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
What about you? You do all this. How's it balance everything? I switched to interviewing you.
Hey, he's gonna switch it up, Bobby. So you're going to school, you're doing all this. This with this rap thing, it's a real thing. This is what you're going to. This is your passion.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to accomplish in the future? What's coming next?
Man, I want to get my CD down, that's for sure, and I want to get on tour. I honestly don't care if I get famous doing this, or as long as I can make some money off of it and be like, hey, I just want to get older and be like, at least I tried and I got some success with it. That's kind of my dream and goal with it.
When's the mixtape coming out and where can we hear something?
It'll be summer sometime, and you can hear it at toneroyal.com. You can hear it on my SoundCloud, Tone Royal, and yeah, if you go on toneroyal.com, that's the main thing. You'll find everything. So much to handle. I got too much stuff, too much information.
Well, we're gonna give y'all a taste right now. It's gonna go. All right, are you ready?
I'm as ready as I will be.
What are you gonna do for us?
Well, actually, I'm doing this song I've never done before. It's a brand new song, and then I'm doing this old song I did about relationship. You'll pretty much hear it in the song. So.
All right, premiered right here on Good Morning Texas. Take it away.
Yeah, let's try it. All right, I appreciate y'all having me. Yeah. Check. I want that fortune on that platter. Money, I be making digits, ballin' like I'm Logic. Hooping, building my statistics. One trick ponies with trinkets. One hit wonders with vision. What's the difference? 15 minutes for fame to diminish. Took off from the line of scrimmage, jet into the green. I be Geno Smith and Wesson, the rest of us around to break your neck with all my shoulders. I ain't got no neck wrist, leave you hanging like a diamond necklace. What's fame? I ain't seen the thresh yet. Place a bet on my success to invest in my time. Have the back, put on the gas on the fast track. Blew up for rap, see the track like a running back, lay you on the grass. Where you at, rat to a crab, but here relax. Homie, you a dab, chick a jab like it never last. Been there and back, whack, busy cash packing like a match for the truth. I used to pad damn, make a rain thoughts for a brainstorm, man. I'm a gold, I'm a guy for the make it go ham. I'm broke, Trans Am, chillin' with the fam in the fan room with the man. He been #1 fan. Damn, on me, I'ma make it. Rap game's vacant, mine for the taking. No patience, gotta pay. Say Ray, you can make it. I'm lame, mother. Wanna hate, but it's all the vacation. But damn, why hating on me? I'm a be straight fiend. You don't wanna bring beast or beast to DC. Repeat the CD. I jam like YG. Best know why I be living life, and I'm feeling nice. Party for the night, cruising in the ride, feeling fine. Music turned up high, living life, and I'm feeling nice. Party for the night, cruising in the ride, feeling fine. Party for the night, music turned up high, music turned up high, music turned up, music turned up high, music turned up high, music turned up, music turned up high, music turned up high, music turned up, music turned up high, music turned up high. 1, 2, mind of a deity, young boy Socrates, Aristotle's philosophy, Plato, skew your apologies, cave allegories, but shadows should never bother me. Homeward bound with my mother, still wondering where my father be. They sleeping on me like wicked witches and poppy seeds. Granted, I'm kinda rusty, use oil to free my arms and knees. Yup, in my white tee. Oh, I think they like me. I'm a franchise boy, Kyrie Irving in my Nikes. Yeah, I think we got that. All the way through that. I can, and I don't know if they know this. I can hear them talking in the booth, so I'm just hearing them constantly going. It's kind of fun for me. So I have one more song for y'all, and that was a little bit hyped and turned up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a slower song right now. So I'm gonna thank everybody for having me here. It's been really cool coming out here. Good Morning Texas, and Luqman as well. So whenever y'all want to start the next song, I'm ready to go. So I was in a 5-year relationship with this girl, and she cheated on me, and also one of my friends died. And this is a song that I wrote about the whole situation. So I can't hear the beat though in there, so let me see what I can do if y'all want to turn it up. I know it's been a while since we last talked. Late night conversations that provoke thought. I just lay on the couch and sit and banter, eat popcorn and nap every other hour. I know it's been a while since I seen you last. Kiss your lips while I hug and caress you back. Whisper in your ear, I'll never ever let you go, and give you a shirt that was covered with my cologne. I know it's been a while since I slept right. I think about you every day and every other night. Holding on me, sleeping right there by my side. Laying with me, singing off-key lullabies. I know it's been a while since we last fought. Ticked off, yelling angry on the back porch. Next day, I forget what I was mad for. Punch drunk love, riding on a crash course. But hey, it's been a while since I've been strong. I try to do right, but I always do wrong. Lord knows it's been a while since I've been good. I'm trying to be a better person like a man should. And I always thought that I was growing up. I take a few steps, but I'm always slipping up. I pray that I get there in due time. Till then, I'm just trying to fix my old crimes, sipping on this moonshine. It's been a while since I said I want you. It's been a while since I last trust you. And that's the problem with this heartbreak. I can't love, I feel pain, I'm too hurt. I did change, I want what we once had, but truth is I can't wait. 5 years was too long, so goodbye is too late. It's too late, but whatever. It's been a while since I been a while since my friend died. It's been a while since my friend died. And I can still see the look in your eyes. Think about it every day, but it's okay. I'll be there one day. Tone Roy. Let me try this. And I have trouble trying to sleep at night. I have a girl that loves me, but I never seem to treat her right. 1 second, I want it gone, and the next, I want her by my side. When I fight, I call her names, cause it seems to fit her
I know it's been a
right.
while since we've been together. I heard that you got a new
That's it, that's all I got.